everybody, welcome to Weekly Wrap Up. Because we're on the time we're approaching where a lot of clubs and organizations are looking to book the rooms that they want to use for their meetings for next quarter, I thought it was really important to stress the outcomes of what happened with your custodial service fees joint letter that a lot of you participated in, what happened with your voices, and how it made a difference. And so what I wanted to stress is that a couple weeks ago I had a meeting with facilities management. And from that meeting, they expressed that they had no idea that student organizations were being impacted by these charges that were on Tuesdays and Thursday lecture halls and classrooms. And that made the hugest difference because they had agreed to not do any automatic fees. So there would be no automatic fees on any lecture halls or classrooms on any Tuesday or Thursdays rented classrooms. But there will be a responsibility on students to make sure that whenever an organization uses a lecture hall or classroom, that it be clean afterwards, because otherwise there will have to be some sort of accountability. And so some solutions came out of this meeting where instead of doing automatic fees, they will trend lecture halls and classrooms to see if anybody is kind of like repeatedly leaving mess behind. That will cause a problem. But we also think it was important that we put more signage up in the classroom so you all know that there's a number to call if you see a trash can overflowing. We are discussing about how can we raise more awareness about these new changes by planning a town hall for next quarter. Me and the graduate student body president thought it was important that there was some type of student oversight committee to make sure that no organizations were being penalized for a mess that wasn't theirs in the first place. And so these are things that were really important, and we in ASUCI are working on some type of educational campaign to make this a lot more transparent for you all. I know that a video kind of gets unclear sometimes, and so we are working on this, and hopefully you'll see this unleashed in the coming weeks for the rest of the quarter. A couple other things that happened in ASUCI. This week we had Helen Zia come. We co-sponsored this with the Cross Cultural Center, and we felt like it was really important that we held an event where people get to hear about an activist back in the day, and the theme for this Rainbow Fest keynote was student activism then and now, and so that happened on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, Student Services programmed the President's Roundtable, where a lot of organizations got to hear about what are the funding opportunities there are. They also got to hear the update about the custodial service fees, or the lack thereof, and so that was a good opportunity for us to engage presidents of clubs and organizations, and this happens every quarter, so keep a lookout for it. And lastly, I just wanted to stress that Legislative Council always has open meetings on Tuesdays, and it's really important that you all get to know about what the council is writing legislations on, and I really encourage all of you to attend. They're always on Tuesdays. We also have some on Thursdays, but they're usually closed meetings, so the Tuesday ones are always open for the public. They're from 5 to 7 p.m. Take a look online for the legislations that are being proposed for the upcoming meeting, and it's really important that you all are engaged. We are trying to represent you, and we want to hear your voices.